Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about study tips for physiotherapy students. As a physiotherapy student myself, I know how challenging it can be to learn the complex anatomy, physiology, and rehabilitation techniques required to become a good and successful physiotherapist. However, with the right study habits and techniques, you can make the most out of the physiotherapy course and therefore become a better physiotherapist. So with that being said, let's dive in. So I'm going to split this into three parts. The first part is organization. Being organized is essential for studying successfully. So here are some tips to help you get more organized. So the first tip is to keep a planner or calendar. Write down all of your assignments, exams, and any important deadlines from any sort of essays that need to be due in. This will just help you prioritize your time and also avoid any last minute cramming, because let me tell you this firsthand, last minute cramming is not it. It's not it, guys. It is not it. Even though it's so much easier to just do some last minute cramming and to do like last minute work and do things the night before, if you really do plan your work and you take the time to organize what you need to do, I will tell you from personal experience that you are going to thank yourself. That leads on to my second tip, which is to create a study schedule. Plan your study sessions ahead of time and stick to it, and make this a regular schedule. This will help you stay on track and avoid procrastination. Procrastinating is such an easy thing to do. I'm guilty of procrastinating, but when I do create a study schedule and actually stick to it, I am less likely to procrastinate. My third tip is to organize your notes. Organize your notes by subjects, by topics. So have notes that are just for anatomy, notes just for physiology, and notes for different modules in your course. This will just make it so much easier for you to review and study for exams. Now I am on part 2, which is study techniques. Physiotherapy involves a lot of memorization and understanding of complex concepts. So here are some tips that I'm going to give you that can help you study effectively. So the first tip is active reading. When reading textbooks or articles, actively engage with the material by highlighting key points and taking notes. So don't just read, you need to read and fully understand. And actually, one way that I find a lot easier when it comes to reading textbooks is if I read it out loud to myself. I feel like I'm taking in the information a lot more rather than reading it in my head. So second tip is flashcards. Use flashcards to memorize important definitions and terms. This is a great way to test your knowledge and review important information quickly. This is definitely true for anatomy. Flashcards are the way. So much to learn with anatomy and so many terms and definitions to know. So flashcards, definitely good for anatomy and physiology as well. Third tip is practice questions. Practice questions are a great way to test your understanding of concepts and prepare for exams. And linking onto this, one thing that I've been doing is to write my own questions. So I get the lecture slides and I also get the module handbook, and I write questions that I feel are important for me to know for my exam and as a future physiotherapist. Fourth tip is group study. Studying with your peers and course mates can be helpful to review material and clarify any confusion. You can teach each other. There may be one sort of concept in a module in physiotherapy that you're studying that you understand really well. You can teach it to your other course mates that may not understand it, and they can do the same to you. It makes sure that everyone understands it and you can actually learn a lot more from your peers. But make sure that when you are doing group studying that you guys are focused and you're not distracted, as it is easy for you to get distracted by talking about something that's totally off topic. An example, you can start talking about food or like what type of food you like. Make sure that you guys are focused and you are not distracted. And the fifth tip is to use technology. There are lots of online resources such as interactive anatomy apps and educational YouTube videos that can supplement your learning and help you understand complex concepts. Use the internet to your advantage. Use YouTube as you are on YouTube right now. Use it to your advantage. I have heard that there are some anatomy apps that you can use. Even though I personally don't use them, I do know some other of my course mates do use them and they find it quite useful. So now I'm going on to part 3, which is self-care. Taking care of your physical and mental health is essential for successful studying. Here are some tips to help you take care of yourself. First tip is to get enough sleep. Aim to get roughly 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to help you stay focused and energized. Tip 2 is to exercise regularly. Exercise can help reduce stress and improve focus, and try to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be something as intense as going to the gym. You can literally just take a stroll, walk for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. That could be a form of exercise, as I believe walking is a form of exercise. Third tip is to eat a balanced diet. So eating a balanced diet with plenty of fruits, vegetable and whole grains can improve your overall health and brain function. Fourth tip is to take breaks. Taking breaks during study sessions can help you avoid burnout and improve focus. Fifth tip is to manage your stress. As studying physiotherapy can be stressful, as I know it can be stressful at times, it is important for you to find healthy ways to manage stress, such as deep breathing or meditation. So there you have it, some study tips for physiotherapy students. Remember that everyone learns differently, so it is important for you to find the best study technique that works for you. And don't forget to take care of yourself too, as it is something that it is easy to forget. Physiotherapy can be challenging, but with the right mindset and study habits, you can succeed and hopefully become a good physiotherapist in the future. And thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. So bye guys, bye.